You heard the man. Let's go racing, boys. It's me. It's Nordgar TV, and welcome to qualifying race number 4 of the week for the Nordtona 500 this Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get ready to go racing, boys and girls. All right, let's take a look and check out the starting order for tonight's race here at Daytona Speedway. Matt Smith is going to take the pole with a 46.099. Jason Berg on the outside in the number 3 Spy Machine. He's going to be rolling off second. In third is going to be Munsell. Munsell, a bit of bad luck here, and starting up front again. He's hoping for the internet gods to stay with him tonight. He's going to be rolling off third. Travis Townsend in fourth. Jeremy Dominique in fifth. Tyler Ducharme in sixth. In seventh, David Schutt. Corey Heffley in eighth. In ninth, going to be Stephen Landry. Dylan Landry, I don't know if they're related or not. I never asked that, but Stephen and Dylan, the Landry boys, are going to be rolling off ninth and 10th. Kevin Linden in 11th. Ryan Newman in 12th. Looks like he's going to be starting from the pits, which you're not allowed to do. Ryan Cobb in 13th. Michael Norris in 14th. Derek Cormier in 15th. Thomas Keane in 16th. Evil Cheetos. Marche Edney in the 92, going to be rolling off 17th. Joshua Loitz going to be rolling off 18. Yeah, Loitz. That's how you say that. He corrected me. Sorry, Joshua, but I hope I got it right that time. Richard Schwint, Superman, going to be rolling off 19th. Cake Boy, Kyle Putz, driving for Walk to Cure Diabetes for the Nordtona 500. He's going to be rolling off 20th. Randy Arms in 21st. Kevin Kress, Nordgar TV, very first Truck Series champ out there, going to be rolling off 22nd. Robert Edwards Jr. in the 55, rolling off 23rd. Alex Peck in 24th. 25th going to be Dylan C. Jones. Haven't seen Dylan out here all week trying to qualify. This will be his first attempt. Kenneth Lawrence in 26th. In 27th going to be James Torrey. Wenzen going to be in 28th. Grayson Raz in 29th. Jay Heischman in 30th. Punkari in 31st. Smizer 32nd. And that's all who qualified. There's going to be a couple other, whole bunch of, yeah. The room is full. And it filled up in, I don't know, it filled up real quick here tonight. Good to see such a huge crowd early on here. 100 laps here at Daytona Speedway qualifying race. Top 6 make it. The rest going to have to go home and try again tomorrow. We have qualified 18 so far, 19 to be exact, but the spots are filling up quick. Everybody out in chat, you know what time it is. The pace car going to be pulling off. Smith going to be leading them down. It's time to go bumper humping, baby. Green, 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 green. A lot of aliens at the track already. There are people all over the place blinking out. Hold on to your butts, boys and girls. Lap 1 complete here at Daytona. Oh, the cars look so pretty, all lined up. Smith down on the bottom, and Munsell finds his way up to second there in the 25 Best Buy machine. 41 Ford Credit Quality Care machine is the 1999 Sprint Cup, actually that time Winston Cup champion Dale Jarrett's paint scheme. Who doesn't like DJ? Coming through the triangle across the stripe, and we're going to have a big wreck up front already. That is going to take out the whole entire field. Cars scrambling everywhere. Somebody hard into the wall coming across the stripe. Not sure who it was. It's a number 3 car. Jason Berg. Let's take a look at this. That's going to be the big one on the night. We're going to see a lot of guys go behind the wall already early on lap number 3. Lap number 3, car number 3. Let's see what happens to him here. Yeah, he comes straight down. I don't know if he got pushed through the tri-oval too bad or not. Let's get another look at it. He just drives to the left. Let's see if he gets a shove, though, by Travis Townsend, your pole sitter from last night. Let's take a look at this. This is the wonderful world of cameramen who are sober. Yeah, he just goes straight to the left. Let's go on board and watch his hands, folks. You guys that are racers out there, you guys will take care of each other on their own. I don't have to do anything. Watch this. Too much wheel. Down into traffic and look at the carnage. Let's go to the blimp view here. Travis Townsend going to take it behind the wall. Alex Peck going to take it behind the wall. Let's go to the blimp view and see the carnage from overhead. No resets. None, zip, zero, nada. Down hard into the 36, up into the wall. Townsend going to get it. Landry going to get it. Cheeto's going to get it. Superman going to fly right through there. Guys scrambling to get out of the way. Guys running over one another. Oh, the brutal world of super speedway racing. Pace car out there all by himself. Oh no, he's got a couple. Pit road gonna be very, very busy. Ariotti down on pit road, as well as Brett Puncari, Justin Gable, Leutz, Thomas Keene, Cormier, Linden, Ducharme. A lot of guys with a lot of damage. Well, we'll see how this sorts itself out. Let's go down and take a look at the Daytona track while we got some time. There's what we need right there. The Budweiser Bistro. Hanging out and grab a couple Nordweisers while we're under yellow. You can go fishing in the pond. A lot of RVs in the park. So yellow flag number 1 comes out early. The Nordweiser party porch. Oh my goodness. This is where we need to hang out. The Nordweiser party porch. Oh yeah. Located on the beautiful backstretch at Daytona International Speedway. I'm sure there's a lot of furious drivers right now. Let's eavesdrop in, shall we?
Enough to end my race, you think? I don't know. Okay, appreciate it.
Cormier behind the wall. Evil Cheetos behind the wall. Come on, stop poking me. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a bunch of them left with a drivable car. It actually wasn't as bad as I made it out to sound. Damage-wise, let's see, what do we got? They're gonna have about 6 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 cars that are gonna be a couple laps down. We do run the lucky dog here, so if they can get it fixed. Oh, and penalties are being handed out.
Off turn 4 right now, coming to 1 to go. Timothy.
Linden and Lee behind the wall. Yeah, there you go, the pace car. 73 viewers, thank you for tuning in already. Yellow flag comes out early here at Nordtona 500 qualifying. Doubled up, they will be going green next time. We've seen 3 great races so far this week, and we still got enough cars out there to put on a good show for you guys, so we'll see what these guys can do. They will have to stop if they do, if for some reason they do go green the rest of the way, which odds are not in their favor. But if they do, they will have to stop probably twice from here. Brian Boobs O'Shell. But the front runners, Matt Smith, Munsell, your top 2, be rolling off and restarting here. Michael Norris up to 3rd, yabba dabba doo! Superman on the outside. What's up, Boobs? Boobs in the house. Good to see good old Boobs. Pace car is off. Time to go bumper humping again. Hope there's no more fender fornication on the night. Here we go. Green, green, green. Smith leading them down. Munsell on the outside. Norris down on the bottom in the 54. Superman rolling up in 4th. A ticker across the top. Find your favorite driver. There's Ryan Cobb last night, who had a great run all the way to the end. Running in 9th right now. That's Kevin Kress, I believe. Probably going to end up serving a penalty. Improper pit entry or exit would be my guess. Although I don't have the official word. Front pack trying to break away. 28 going to shove it down on the bottom there. The double bit machine, the Ford Fusion, going to suck up that bottom hole. Richard Schwenk going. Possibly, nah, he's just trying to breathe her engine. These guys overheat real quick. Good to have everybody here. If you are new here to Nordgar TV, please hit that follow button in the face. Finger punch it into submission, so you don't miss out on any of the live action here at Nordgar TV. We have another qualifying race tomorrow night, one Friday, one Saturday, and then the alternate race, the alternate race right after, immediately following the last qualifier on Saturday night. That one will be a 50-lapper. Top 10 names will be recorded. And if anybody doesn't show up for the 500, we'll go right in order. And if you're hanging out, you're going to be on TeamSpeak, and you're going to get that spot. Ford Credit to the outside, down to the bottom. He's going to suck up. We got a new leader out front. That's Jeremy Dominique. Dominique Smith, Munsell, and Michael Norris, your top four. $76 viewers. Can we get over 100? We did last night, we did the night before. Tell your friends, tweet it out, hit the Facebook, let them know there's massive competition going on right now to get into the 500 on Sunday. Dominique gonna take that lap. Jeremy up front. Right there. Superman on the outside making a move. Like these guys going to give each other a little bit of room, not much. That outside lane really trying to push to the front right now here early on. Lap 13 underway. Munsell in 4th and 5th, Robert Edwards Jr. Let's go back to the backpack. Stumble over a few more words. Oh, mama! Hold on to it! Oh, man! David Shutt damn near came back up in front of the field. Does a great job keeping that car straight. 3 wide up in front of him. All the drivers shuffling around to get around Shutt, and they do a good job. Chance Crum, 17th right now. He's got a lot of work to do to get up to the front. And aliens have taken everybody except for the pace car. Ah, we're back. Still got a big field out there, despite the wreck on lap number 3. Now Twitch wants to buffer again. Don't worry, folks, we're still live. Don't go anywhere. Armando Layton in 7th. This is your front pack, and Matt Smith has taken the lead again away from Dominique down there on the bottom. And look at that outside lane move, baby. And they're going to cherry pick 2 of them, Munsell and Smith. Going to take Dominique coming down the front stretch. Outside lane really moving tonight. Ryan Cobb there in the 35, going to fall in line. Single file, and Superman comes down to the bottom, and he's got Norris behind him. Those two have been working together for a long time here at Nordgar TV, and I bet you they're on the radios communicating right now. So Smith, your new leader, Munsell up front, Dominique in 3rd. Let's fall back to the second pack. It's going to be Randy Arms right there and Heichman, 11th and 12th. All lined up behind him, though, is going to be Smizer, the number 11, going to the outside there. Dylan Jones, and Dylan Jones is one of the sharks out there, if you will. He knows how to get these long races done. He knows how to keep his car clean. And I would expect to see Jones up near the front toward the end of this one. Very smart race car driver there in the number 11. Watch out for Jones. He's running 14th. Todd Kinsey. He is going to go from 17th to scored 17th. 18th is Punkari. 19th, David Shutt. Shutt gathered it back up after that almost horrible wreck there on the backstretch. Heffley in 19th, Wenson. They're in 20th, and Aliens strike again. Man, oh man. What a field we got out here, even after that wreck. There's guys racing all over the place. This is getting a little crazy. Schwint now down on the bottom, giving up that top lane for now. He's got the 14 on the outside of him. It's Kenneth Lawrence there on the outside. Munsell, your new leader, he's up front, takes the point from Smith. Smith goes to the outside. Munsell probably needed a breather. Smith going to give up the lead so they can continue to run. Dominique looking to capitalize there in the Ford at Quality Care machine. But Munsell staying on the bottom. Yeah, the Aliens are here to stay, folks. We're just going to have to deal with it. And now you see a big break in the field. The lead group gets way away from the rest of the pack. We haven't seen this. Well, we saw it last night. We saw two big groups last night toward the end of the race. And it was about 4 seconds behind the second group was. And they all lined up single file and crawled back up there to put on a great finish there at the end. We're down to 27 on the lead lap now. Grayson Raz, last one on the lead lap, hoping for something to happen. The lucky dog needs a yellow. "43 drivers go down to 23 in a hurry." 27 on the lead lap. Lap 20 complete. Side by side, Munsell and Smith. That lead group of 10. Loving life right now, trying to pull away from the rest of the field. I believe they are. Let's take a look at the bumper hump interval. Let's go back to the last guy between, that's going to be Robert Edwards Jr. in 10th. Distance between Edwards Jr. and the next guy going to be Chance Crum there, and it looks like 3.5 seconds between 10th and 11th. Check back in and see what the second group is going to do here in just a little bit. There's a good camera shot from Edwards Jr. looking ahead at Superman. Munsell Smith still side by side. Dominique there on the bottom coming up on slower traffic. Michael Norris to the outside lane in the top 6. Hashtag that. Munsell back to the front. He's got the edge coming out of turn number 4. Smith going to get a shove from the 14. Kenneth Lawrence. Munsell going to take that lap. Coming up on slower traffic, we got cars coming off of pit road. Oh, and the 29 gets dumped down to the bottom. Lead change. It's Matt Smith going to retake the lead. Kevin Kress there in the 37 going to go a lap down. Guys losing the draft early. That's going to be a problem. Taking a look back at the second group, racing their butts off single file. Look at this, boys. They know what's up. They know they need to work together to get back up to the front to contend here at Daytona. I have not seen so many drivers work together. But that's exactly what they got to do while the front group is racing side by side. Stay single file and they will catch them, folks. It will happen as long as there's no problems or issues. 49 of Corey Heffley leading the charge. They're in 11th position. Chance Crum in the clean crawls machine right behind him. The number 11 of Dylan Jones moved up a spot since we've seen him last. He was 14th, 13th down, but now it's all about teamwork, and here they come. We'll take a look at the interval here in just a second. We'll go from Kevin Kress's machine. He scored 25th right now. Let's look at the bumper hump interval between him and 11th position. Let's go to 2.4 seconds between Lawrence and 11th spot. 2.3. Back group is coming. Smith still your leader. Smith was strong last night, got caught up late. Let's crank it up. Bitches and dog bitches. Here they come. Choo choo. Like these guys up front playing nice. A lot of driver communication going on right now all over the radios. Remember, the top 6 make it. Everybody else going to have to try again tomorrow night. Still way early though. Lap 30 underway. Got 70 to go. I want to check the bumper hump interval now. Kenneth Lawrence in 10th, and 11th is Heffley. Look at that. Here they come. They have just about caught him, folks. I don't need to check the interval to see that the second group is coming. second group working together to catch the first group. First group catching on, and they went single file, but too little too late. Kevin Kress up into the wall trying to get out of the way. Here comes the 49, and we got just about, they're almost there. Second group has rejoined the first group. Sure, we can do that, but it causes the curse. Guaranteed if I go in car with somebody, there will be a wreck. It happens every single time, so no, I'm not going to do it. It is the Nordgar TV curse every time I go, and some of you older viewers know, when I go on board with somebody, I cause a wreck. I don't normally do it a lot, but the action's just too intense right now. Let's wait till they're doubled it up. Ah, what the heck? See another back car. On board with 15, let's go to most exciting. Let's just flip through. I care. I don't care if you don't care. How's that? Definitely really breathing his engine below that yellow line there. Gonna have to be careful. It's slick as hell down there, even on the straightaways. Chance Crum up to 12th. And now we got a parade at 203 miles an hour. Everybody's single filed up right now. I don't know if the drivers are actually communicating about this to tick off some laps. They very well may be. Do what they need to do to get to the end. Overheating definitely an issue. That left rear on these cars, another huge issue. Nordtona 500 speed weeks prove that you cannot bump through the turns. The cars just hook together. They just hook together, and we saw so many spins during speed weeks and testing and practice. That's why we took the pushing away from them. Brought them all back close in. Pack racing, different kind of racing for sure. You're gonna have to line up your shots. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Lap 35 underway. Sorry, 34. All right, well, while they're all lined up in nice parade form fashion, let's take a look at the running order. Matt Smith, Justin Munsell, Jeremy Dominique in third. In fourth, going to be Armando Lake. In fifth, Michael Norris. Sixth is going to be Ryan Cobb. 7, Stephen Landry. 8, Superman Richard Schwinn. 9th, Robert Edwards Jr. Corey Heffley in 10th. In 11th, going to be Joseph Petrick. 12th is Chance Crum. Dylan Jones in 13th. Jay Heisman in 13th, sorry. Joshua Voigt's going to be in 14th. And 15th, going to be Andrew Morin. Todd Kinsey in 16th. 17th, going to be Justin Gable. 18th, going to be Cody Owenson. 19th, Randy Arms. Kevin Kress, 24th. Mikey V there in 20th. They got a little group going on back here. Kari in 21st. Grayson Raz, 25th. Ariati. I haven't spoken to Ariati all night. Ari definitely has had some trouble during speed weeks and having trouble again here tonight. We see a lot of front end damage to that number 19 G Oil Chevy SS, but he's running 22nd. I believe that's all we have left out of 43. That's right, Lazarco. They do have a long way to go. And single file may be the way to get through to the end. You cannot win the race if you're not in it. At the end, the only lap that matters is the last one. And I don't know how many times I tell race car drivers that. You can make all the impressive moves you'll want during the course of the race, but it doesn't do you any good if you don't cross that start-finish line there on the checkered flag. Smith, Munsell, Dominique, your top three, lap 37. We see some alien action going on. Somebody just got yanked off the server. We missed something. May have not been up to speed, folks. If you do get wrecked, you get out there and run, and you cannot run not in the draft at least 175 miles. You will be parked. 175 miles an hour, that is. The admins will park you. That may have been a damaged vehicle, I'm not sure on that. I had to get off of TeamSpeak because people kept poking me, and it messes up my broadcast. And the aliens attack again. Wow. Usually they just try to probe one driver, and now they're probing the entire field. It's all lined up. This is actually a thing of beauty. These guys are actually, I'm sure they're orchestrating this between each other right now. I can honestly say I've never seen a string this long at a Nordtona race where they went this long in a single file. So the drivers are very, very concerned about finishing the race all single filed up, not running double file, letting Matt Smith tick off laps up front, along with Munsell and Dominique. Drivers not overheating, able to get out, get some air to the radiators up front. I gotta hand it to them. These guys want to finish, they want to get into the show, and they're doing what they have to do to make it. Aliens again. And we're back. Well, I don't think any of the drivers are doing it in retaliation. I think they're doing it out of desperation. They want to finish the race. They want to have a good one. We should see pit stops fairly soon, I would think, right around halfway. Some of the guys did stop on that first pit stop. Let's fall back a little bit. Yeah, I remember that race. It's Diploma Racing. Oh, and we got pit stops right now. Front half of the group coming down. Bringing it down pit road. Get down there, Dick Berggren. What's going on? Here they come, single file down pit road. Back half of the field coming down. Actually, front half of the field coming down. 21. Smith, Munsell down on pit road. Superman, Norris down on pit road. Jeff Gordon down on pit road. Not sure who's driving that. Who's driving that car? Well, that's Lloyd's. Wenson down in. They're down and away, folks. Get off the pace car. Hello. Cameraman. All sober, they don't know what to do. Yeah, I think some of the drivers are realizing there's not that many spots left this week, and as I said, getting these drivers and them working out together to do this here actually surprises me. But you got to do what you got to do to try to get in the show. They want to race the last 20 some odd laps. They can, they'll figure they'll probably go for it. But now that pit stops have started, we're gonna see some double up action as the guys that came down, the leaders, clogging up the arteries of Daytona here, and we're gonna see side by side now. Mayhem may ensue. See if anybody else coming down on pit road. Pace car, not been busy tonight. One caution flag on the night so far. Oh, my aliens. I don't know if this trend will continue the rest of the week because desperation will set in more and more each night. And I think some of those drivers pitted a little early. They're not even at halfway yet. Some of these drivers may have pitted a little early. There's Dominique, your new leader. Right now, they're in the 41 Quality Care Ford Fusion. Running on the back of the 60 of points. Michael Norris up there as well. Take a look at the running order. Dominique, Layton, Cobb, Landry, and Edwards Jr. your top 5. 20 on the lead lap right now, and some of the leaders not having great stops, but finding themselves, our leaders, Norris, Schwinn, Wenson, Raz, 1 lap down after the pit stops, but the leaders still got a pit. So strategy on some of the guys trying to short pit, although I think they short pitted themselves too early. I do not think the guys that came down on like lap 44 when they came down, 43, 44 when they came down, they're not going to have enough to get to the end. They're going to have to stop again. It'll be interesting to see how this one shakes out. If it does continue green the rest of the way. I'm hoping it does. I get really excited when I see drivers driving smart out there, and they definitely are doing a great job. They're doing what they got to do to get to the end. Looking at Lloyd's there in 19th now. We got more guys coming off a pit road. That's Mikey V in the 75 coming off a pit road all by himself with no help. That's going to be bad. If you don't have a partner right now, you're kind of screwed. You've got to be running in some kind of line or with somebody. Here comes Lloyd's and Norris and Schwinn there in the 34. Coming up on slower traffic here. Lap 50, we are halfway. Dominique, your leader on the outside, going to get passed up by some of the guys who've already pitted. This is good stuff now, getting all mixed up. Black flag. Black flag given to Grayson Raz. Mikey V coming off a pit road again in the second. Must have got a penalty as well. Got to make your pit stops perfect under green flag conditions here at Daytona. If you don't, it definitely could cost you the race. A lot of bugs on these cars right now. Let's go on board so you can see all the buggies. Look at the bugs. Look at the bugs. Hashtag look at the bugs. Dietrich coming down along with a bunch of other guys. And here comes the second group. Green flag pit stops, round number 2. So we got guys sliding through their pit stall. Admin's busy right now watching entries and exits. Thank you very much, admins. Jeremy Dominique giving up the lead to come down. Down and away. And here comes their group again. Second group down and away. Lap 53 now. They may have enough to make it to the end. I don't think the first group is going to, though. If it does go green the rest of the way, which nobody expects that it would. Here's the next group coming down. Landry. Go back to pit road, Dick Berggren. Corey Heffley, Stephen Landry, Morin down and away. Ryan Cobb also down. Ariotti out there all by himself. Ryan Cobb scored your leader right there in the 35. Will he be able to hold on to it while the rest of the choo-choo is coming down the tracks? We're going to find out here in about 2 laps. Corey Heffley scored first now. And here they come. Gonna have to try to get up to speed as quickly as possible. If he wants to hang on to that lead and change the whole feel of the race. Dominique has got one hell of a run, and there goes Smith and Munsell right by him to retake the lead. Matt Smith up front. Dominique trying to come with him. Looks like he may need a little bit of help, but he is a rocket ship all by himself there in the 41. Lining back up. Pit stops complete under green. I throw my arms up in the air, folks. I have no idea what's going to happen from here on out. Hope you guys are enjoying the race so far here tonight. live on Nordgar TV, coming to you from Daytona Speedway. Hey, my plane, my plane, my plane. Hold that sucker. Make sure there's plenty of Nordweisers and peanuts ready to go. Smith, Munsell, Dominique, your top three. Heffley hangs on to fourth. Chance Crum up to ninth. Chance making his way up through the field, and there is Dylan Jones. I told you to watch him early, and he's slowly but surely creeping his way up through there, bringing Richard Schwinn with him in 11th. Michael Norris there in 12th. Now remember, Schwinn, Norris, and a handful of other guys, they pitted way early. They pitted way before lap 50. May cause problems for them at the end. They may have to make a second stop. Kinsey in 15th. Arms in 16th. Gable 17th. Kevin Kress. Mikey V he's out there all by himself. Gotta have the perfect pit stops. Kari also out there all by himself, as long as Ariotti got damaged to the front. So far, fastest race on pace for qualifying this week. But Matt Smith continuing the lead here. They're all down on the bottom. Back to single file racing again. We still got a long way to go. Very, very interesting how this is going to play out. Got another group trying to catch the main group. Let's use the bumper hump interval again. There's 14th, there's 13th. How far do they gotta go? Get that bumper hump interval up there, Nord. 2.1 seconds between 13th and 14th. Watch the ticker in the middle. Let's see if they're able to gain any ground on this front group. The front group running into single file line as well as the back group, but the front group is quicker right now. They are gaining, and they're gonna get all back up there, and we're gonna have one big wad of cars up there running for it again real soon. Staying steady right now, 1.9. No? Front group is losing, man, they're losing tenths. .7 separating Chance Crum and Armando Layton. Crum riding right behind the Flintstones machine of Michael Norris. We saw Norris up there challenging for the lead earlier. Norris got himself a solid top 15, and Norris going to go to the outside, and Ariotti going to bring his 19 car down pit road. That's not right. There you go, 1.4 separating the two groups now. Is coming. Being led by Armando. Armando and this group doing a great job staying single file, but staying a lot closer than the front group. That's allowing them to catch up. Matt Smith still your leader with Munsell right behind him. Ariotti brings it down to pit road, and he's going to take it behind the wall. '19 still on the lead lap. A bunch of them one lap down, praying for a caution. Warren, Kevin Kress, Mikey V, and Punkari one lap down. Ariotti just parked it. He was 2 laps down. So, teamwork between 20 some odd drivers out there trying to get to the end here to qualify for the Nordtona 500. It's really hard to get everybody on the same page, but these guys been doing it tonight. They have their setups. They've been working on them for a long time. It is hot out there, but we have not seen an engine pop yet tonight. Back group has caught the lead group, folks. No, not quite. Still a little bit of a gap there. To go. Interesting forms of strategy on all these drivers. I'm really amazed right now. Usually you can't get everybody on the same page, but these drivers really working together to try to get to the end. We'll see who's going to duke it out there at the end. 77 plus viewers right now. Can we get over 100 for the end of this race? It's going to be an interesting one. Still under green flag conditions here at Daytona. One green flag on the night. Let's do another crank it up, shall we? The 15, look at the 15, got a lot of rear end damage, but he's still quick. Dylan Jones up to 9th. have no control over TeamSpeak, folks. I'm sorry it dumped you. Not even on it. So I don't know what to tell you. Wait. It's the aliens. Thirty to go. Flip through the order now. Let's head back up front. See where everybody's running. Now we got 29 to go. When are the drivers going to decide they've had enough of the single file? And the other question is, does everybody have enough fuel to get to the end? Taking a look at the running order as they run right now. Matt Smith, your leader. Munsell in second. In third, Jeremy Dominique. Corey Heffley in fourth. In fifth, Ryan Cobb. Sixth going to be Stephen Landry. Seventh going to be Robert Edwards Jr. Eighth going to be Joseph Petrick. Ninth, not sure who ninth is, because there it is, Dylan Jones. Richard Schwinn in 10th. 11th is Chance Crum. Loitz in 12th. Michael Norris in 13th. 14th going to be Leighton. Remember, Schwinn, Leighton, Norris were some of the first ones to pit. Rennie Arms in 15th. 16th going to be Justin Gable. 17th, Todd Kinsey. Andrew Morin going to be in 19th. 18th spot. Sorry folks, they're still trying to work out the bugs on this new overlay here. It's not working correctly. Grayson Raz in 23rd. Kari's still out there all by himself at 22nd, trucking along. Mikey V in 21st. There's 18th. Wenson back up front. Long green flag run here tonight. Drivers taking it in their own hands here to get to the end. We did see a race like this a few years back in NASCAR, where they ran the top group for almost the whole race single file, but that was in protest of NASCAR. Tonight they're doing it. I don't think it's in protest of anything. I think it's just to finish and to keep the engines cool. Maybe they are protesting. I don't know. I have no idea. There's not really much we can do about the packages that they were given months ahead of time for this race. Cars have been running very, very hot. Drivers finally starting to figure out they got to adjust and overcome to the conditions and drive their car to the front. Smith been strong all night long. He was strong all night long last night, running into some trouble late into the race. Smith looking not to repeat that. Try to seal his way into the 500 on Sunday. 25 to go here at Daytona. Still single filed up. Slower cars on the outside just getting freight trained by that lower line. Like Cobb coming off a pit road. Not sure what happened with Ryan. No, that wasn't Cobb coming off a pit road. Cobb's running in fifth right now. I would say some drivers, once they hit about lap 80, they start to get a little nervous. You can get to the front. It's not hard to get to the front, but it's hard getting by the front. Gonna have to have some help. Lap 78 underway of 100. Starting to double up in the back a little bit. Richard Schwint, first one to the outside. Looks like Superman wants to go to the front. He's out there in the 34. He's going to have the 60 behind him. Norris down. Very close. 60 tried to squeeze in there. Norris not going to lift. Schwint back down to the bottom. No room for the 60, and he's going to fall to the back. Getting hung out to dry. Lloyd's hung out to dry, running in 12th. And the train's gonna go by him. Yeah, I don't think everybody's gonna have enough. We saw half of the field come down on like lap 43, the other half waiting till lap 53, and I think we're going to have half of the field run out of fuel, and the other half, they should be able to coast. Lap 80, 20 to go. Now I would say if I'm down in the car, I'm starting to worry a little bit. Now I want to, if I'm running 10th on back, I want to start making some moves, but the question is who's going to make moves with you? You've got to have a partner if you're going to win this sucker. Matt Smith continues to lead up front. Justin Munsell in second, in third, Jeremy Dominique. Got one of the admins saying they're going to run out in 10 to 15 laps. That very well could be the case, and we may see all kinds of chaos at the end. Everybody, if you need a break here at Norgard TV, you better take it soon, because you're about to miss something that is going to be incredible here at the end and unpredictable. What is going to happen? I cannot wait to find out, and we're going to find out in 19 laps, baby. To the high side, going to get out of the way of the rest of the field. That is a class act right there by Heischman. Heischman getting out of the way. Long line of cars with 19 laps remaining. Nobody doubling up yet. Smith going to take that lap as well. Looks like everybody content on just riding right now. Still 18 to go. See if we can eavesdrop on the communications and see what's going on between the driver radios.
27, we're gonna get around these lap cars. We're gonna have a shot at making the top 6. Alrighty.
Drivers being quiet at the moment. Concentrating very hard. Don't want to mess it up now with 17 to go.
I have enough gas and no damage. Lord! Hi, Lord. Are you guys all single file still? Yeah. For the most part. Alright, I'm gonna go high again.
Munsell and Smith break off the lead group and they come down pit road. Now, what's going to happen? Justin Munsell, Matt Smith breaking it off from the rest of the field. Strategy being played, and now down and away, splash and go for the 29 and the 25. Did they make the right move? Ha 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 ha. $15 to go. Jeremy Dominique, your leader now. Still running single file with 14 to go. Dominique, Heffley, and Cobb, your top three. Top two breaking off. They may know something that everybody else doesn't. I think we're going to see some guys actually try to make it. This is going to be interesting. Munsell and Smith down and away, back out on the track. Make sure, hope we got some admins watching, make sure they're not pushing through the turns. Dominique to the outside, the 49 down to the bottom, side by side. This may really mess up the 41 if they need to pit again. I don't know who's going to go for it, who's going to stay out, or who has to come in. 3 wide up front. Now we're gonna start racing a little bit. And Dominique retakes the lead. I think that car out in front of him there. Yeah, that's the 23 of Heisman. He is 1 lap down. Dominique uses him as a cherry pick, takes it back down. Munsell and Smith out on the radios now, doubled up behind toward the back half of the field. 3 wide coming down, fall back into line. Lap cars really messing up the works here for some of these drivers, but still staying out of the way. Wenson getting black flag. Can we get a ruling on that? 2 laps down now for Wenson. I'll have to take a look at that, but I don't want to leave the action up front here. I'm sure these guys are trying to save fuel with 10 laps to go. Your new leader now is going to be Armando Leighton, using the 23 in the draft. The 23 going to go to the, there he goes. He's going to let the leaders go by. These guys trying to milk it. I'm sure most of them are running only about half throttle. Doesn't sound like half throttle to me. 196 miles an hour coming down into turn number 1. Not quite the 203 we've been seeing, so yeah, they are saving a little bit, but definitely not half throttle. 3 wide in the back. Armando Leighton, and look who made it up to second. Chance Crum up to second. Fuel mileage strategy. Will it play out here at Daytona? This would be a first this week. Drivers really unbelievable with the strategy here tonight, trying to figure out what they're going to do, and now they're going to double up and they're going to race. They all get out of single file line. Here they come with 8 laps to go, doubled up. Armando Leighton leading them around. There is Norris and Leutz. They're going to get caught here in a minute. Let's check in on Munsell and Smith. Where are they? Toward the tail end, 34 seconds behind. Smith and Munsell, along with Richard Schwint, 32 seconds behind. These guys definitely have enough fuel to get to the end now, but what is going to happen with 7 laps to go up front? This may get messy. Coming up on slower traffic again, running side by side. Where are they going to go? Hope they go to the high side. Get out of the way. Arms on the outside, trying to get something done. Chance Crum stuck down there. They're side by side up in front of them. Switching it up through turns 1 and 2. the back stretch, 198 miles an hour. I think they're leaving a little bit out on the table right now. Not quite full throttle. I think every driver up in this group worried about fuel right now. 5 to go at the stripe. Everybody on their feet. What's going to happen, baby? '27, needing some help. I'm going to try to get some help there from the 82 on the outside. Bass Pro Shop Machine. Justin Gable. Four to go. Oh, man. Pace car has had most of the night off. He was out on lap number 3. We haven't seen him since. But there's something in the air right now that just smells trouble for some of these drivers. They gotta be about empty. Doubled up, top 6 will make it. Everybody else gotta go home and come back and try tomorrow. Three to go. Armando still up front, and woo, mama, we got a wreck.
Oh, gosh.
Somebody ran out of fuel.
Very difficult decision this week to make sure we're...
And that's going to be the race right there. Race is going to be done. They won't be able to go back green again. However, it's how you cross the line. How you cross the line behind the pace car will determine the finishing order. Let's go to the chopper view. Looks like the 49. On board with the 49, I bet you he runs out of gas and wads him up. Let's go to the cockpit. No, he wasn't out of fuel. Looks like the car on the outside gets loose. Robert Edwards Jr. Let's take a look at him. He gets turned. 82, check him. Where's the 82? Justin Gable. Nope, he never runs out of fuel. However, we'll get to that in a minute. They still have to cross the line. There's 2 laps remaining, folks. Back up live. We'll get to what happened in a minute. Now we got to see who is going to finish, and you cannot push anybody across the start-finish line for the win. Will they have enough fuel even under yellow to get to the end? And I think Armando's out. No, Armando's still rolling. Arms is saving. 2.5 miles left. This is going to be like the most exciting yellow flag we've ever seen at Nordgar TV, because I think people are going to run out under yellow. Go to the cockpit view, Nord. Who is going to have enough to get to the end? Oh, Chance is burping. Dominique wadded up. I think Heffley's out. Corey Heffley wadded up. I think Heffley's out of fuel. Let's go back up front. Do not adjust your sets, folks. Armando's good. Arms is good. Crum barely. Gable may be out. No, he gets it fired. Using very little. That was the most, this is going to be the most exciting 60-mile-an-hour finish I've ever seen. This is the white flag lap. This is the end of the race right here. And it looks like Armando Layton is going to win it, folks. Armando going to win it. Arms in second, Crum in third. In fourth going to be Gable. Fifth, Landry. Sixth, Ryan Cobb. And Armando's out of fuel down in the grass as soon as he crossed the start-finish line. What an unbelievable finish. All right, let's go back to the wreck. Let's go back to the wreck. Let's see, 97, 90, yeah. Let's follow the 41. Let's see what happens here. What brings out this wreck anyway? That's Jeremy Dominique. He gets in trouble. 49 below the yellow. But it's the 55 that turns. 55 turns. Who's driving the 55? That is going to be Robert Edwards Jr. What the hell? That's one of the weirdest wrecks I've ever seen. Let's go to the rear chase. Wow, his car just went. Is that a net code or something? Is this a net code? Watch this, folks. Here's the wreck that brings out the yellow. Watch his car. Just bye-bye. That's what causes the wreck. Go on board. That is weird. Weird turn of events here at the end of this Nordtona 500 qualifier. Let's take one more look at it and get a word in with our winners. No explanation why that car turned around. None whatsoever. Armando, you got a copy. Norgar in the booth.
Yes, sir. 10-4.
Come across the start-finish line first. How much fuel did you have?
Not enough if we stayed green.
Well, it is what it is, and you cross the line. You seal the deal for Sunday. How do you feel right now?
I feel pretty lucky, actually. I know I didn't have one of the best setups out there, but I think Jeremy was leading at the time, and he was trying to save some gas, and he was kind of holding up the line, and I saw that the 23, one of the lap cars, he just kind of drove by everybody that they were standing still, so I decided to go high, and I managed to do the same thing, and that's how I got up front.
Well, you come home with a win tonight. Come Sunday, what are you going to do between now and Sunday?
Work on my setup. Need to get a lot better, especially with everybody else that's going to be qualifying in the top 6 and everything. They're definitely going to have some fast setups, so definitely need to go to work.
Well, congratulations tonight, man. Good job. Anybody you want to thank, say hello to, or wave at? Now is your time, bud. Good job.
Thanks, buddy. Just want to thank everybody here. They ran a great race. We had one caution that's pretty amazing for 100 laps at a super speedway. Want to thank you for putting this up, and can't wait to see everybody at the Nordtona 500, baby. Woo!
All right. Randy Arms. Am I saying that right, Randy? Number 27, Norgar in the booth.
Yeah, that's right.
You come home second, and we were watching your onboard there under yellow, and it looked like you were really dry as well. Take us through about the last 10 laps there.
Yeah, well, me and the 82, had been running there in the back of that pack the whole time, and saw where the 20, he went around everyone on the outside, and just figured that'd be the only chance we had. So I went to the top, and Justin, he came with me, and we got there up beside the leader, and I looked, and I was going to be about 5 laps short, I think, if we were, or not 5, about a half lap short, if we were to stay green, and I was just hoping for something to happen, and had that caution there. It definitely saved my race.
You come home second, you get in the show. We'll see you Sunday night, man. Good job. How much more work are you and the 27 crew going to do on that car between now and Sunday?
We're definitely going to do some work. I think we're good in race trim, but not the best during when we're out there by ourselves. So we'll see if we can tweak it just a wee bit and start up front on Sunday.
Well, congrats, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Well, definitely the 82. He pushed me up there to the front there in the last 10 laps. If it wasn't for him, I doubt I would have been up there in that even been up there to have a chance.
Well, the worry is over. You get to watch the rest of the week. Congratulations. Chance Crum, number 12, Norgar. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
You played it smart all night long, hung in the back, worked your way up through there real slowly but surely. And there toward the end was getting a little iffy on fuel, but you come home third. You're in the show. How do you feel?
Yeah, it feels great. You know, last year, the event, Nordtona 500, was awesome. It was great to be in a race. Unfortunately, got wrecked out, but, you know, definitely looking forward to it again. I got a little bit of work to do. Definitely got to work on a qualifying setup, but this race was lots of fun. You know, I was kind of forced to start in the back because of some computer issues, but kind of just slowly worked my way back up, and there at the end, with, I think, 3 to go, I had 3.7 estimated laps, so it was going to be real close, but it worked out. So.
You guys never seen so many cars in unison tonight, working together to try to get to the end, running single file. Probably not the way a lot of guys wanted to race tonight, but looks like a lot of you on the same page doing what you had to do to just get to the end.
Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted to do, you know. Long race like this, just trying to make it to the end, get in that top 6. That's what you got to do is to survive, is just ride in line and just wait and ride it out. And definitely very happy that everyone was on the same page there and did that. So, you know, thanks to everyone for doing that.
All right, Chance. Well, good luck on Sunday, and if you want to give a shout-out, now is your time.
Well, I got to say thank you to Clean Crawls for all that they do, as well as Rooney's, Joe's Racing Products, and Forza Clothing. And you, Nord, for putting this together. I know all the admins behind the scenes as well. Been doing a lot. It's coming together well. It's getting close to the race. Definitely looking forward to it.
All right, man. Congratulations. Justin Gable, you got a copy?
10-4.
Justin, you've been out here all week. You finally seal the deal. You come home fourth. How do you feel now that it's over and you can concentrate on the actual 500 now?
I've been here since
Speed Week started. I missed the first qualifying race because of, I don't know, I just decided I'll join later. Missed it. Yeah, I'm just happy to be in.
Well, you're in. You get to watch the final qualifying races for the rest of the week. What are you going to do between now and Sunday on that 82?
Just basically nothing. Put a cover over it and wait till Sunday.
Roger that. 10-4. Anybody you want to thank, give a shout out to. Now's your time, buddy. Congratulations.
I'd like to thank Justin Bowles for keeping me entertained in TeamSpeak all Speed Weeks and all the admins for doing all that awesome work that they're doing.
All right, Stephen Landry. You got a copy, Stephen?
Yes, sir, nerd.
Stephen, you avoided chaos early on that first wreck there. That, man, there were people everywhere through that. But able to hang out and stick it out to the end. You come home 5th. You're in the show, bud. Congratulations. How do you feel?
Thank you, sir. I am very excited. I didn't try to race last year, and I'm glad to have the opportunity to run this year. That first wreck, glad it happened when it did. We pitted there under that caution and saved fuel the rest of the race, and we were going to have enough there at the end. I was about a lap to the good, so I was ready to go on the outside and see if I could win it.
Well, good luck to you on Sunday. Anybody want to shout out to? Now is your time, man. Congratulations.
Got to thank Ryan and Heffley for working with me this race, and Mike Johnson for spotting, and Dylan for getting his shit wrecked in his third consecutive qualifying race.
10-4. Ryan Cobb, Norgar, you got a copy.
10-4 Nord.
Ryan, you've been strong all week. Bad luck has bit you in the butt, but you're able to finish in the top 6. How do you feel?
Relieved is about all I can say about it. So close last night, and just made a bonehead mistake on my part and got myself wrecked. And tonight just played a little smarter. Was boring as hell and rode around for a little bit. But I'm in the Nordtona 500. And I can't even believe it.
Yeah. Again, as I said earlier, man, a lot of you guys smartening up after that first wreck, and you guys did what you had to do to get to the end and racing it out to the end. Strategy came into play on your green flag pit stop after you made it and coming off a pit road. Did you know you were going to have enough fuel, or did you know it was going to be close, or what?
I knew it was going to be close. I knew that I had to do everything possible, even down to leaving the pit stall. I didn't rev up my engine. I didn't spin the tires. I literally was trying to go between about 3/4 and 7/8 throttle the whole time. I mean, I was saving every last drop. And coming to the end, I was plenty good. I was about 2 laps to go to the end. So it paid off, but definitely had my crew chief and teammates to help out as well.
All right, man. Well, put a cover on it. Get ready for the 500 on Sunday. Congratulations, Ryan. Anybody you want to shout out to, give the finger to or wave at. Now is your time.
Again, just want to thank those teammates, Dylan Landry, Stephen Landry, Mike Johnson, Kyle Gimble, and also shout out to the number 10 ranked UCF Knights and the 2014 Fiesta Bowl champions.
All right, Ryan Cobb, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here at Norgar TV for the night. We'll go over the finishing order here real fast, and I got to get out of here. Where is the finishing order? There it is. Layton comes home. What a fuel mileage strategy race. Caution coming out at the end. Some drivers really getting screwed there at the end. Jeremy Dominique, definitely one of them, is getting caught up in that wreck. But here's the finishing order. Armando Layton comes home. Randy Arms, Chance Crum, Justin Gable, Landry, and Cobb will advance to the Nordtona 500 on Sunday. Joe Petrick just out of the top 6. Going to have to try again. Dylan Jones didn't have enough time to get to the end. Dominique getting screwed there at the end. Unfortunately, getting caught up in that wreck, and I'm sure it's a heartbreaker for Jeremy. He ran strong all night long, as well as Heffley did. Heffley finishing 10th. In 11th, going to be Robert Edwards Jr., Matt Smith, and Munsell. Those were the top 2 guys all night long. Short pitting at the end with 15 to go. not enough time to get back up to the front. They're going to finish 12th and 13th. Superman as well, short pitting earlier in the race. He'll finish 14th as well as Leutz, Michael Norris, Kinsey, Morin, Kress, Punkari, your top 20. Wenson, Mikey V, Grayson Raz, Ariati, Lawrence, Smizer, Shutt, McMillan, Ducharme, Keene. Your top 30 are going to all have to try again, folks, tomorrow night. That's going to do it from Daytona. Hope you enjoyed the race here live on Norgar TV. Hit that follow button. Join us over on Facebook. Join us over on Twitter. We appreciate, and YouTube as well. These races will be going up on YouTube. So follow us over there. But thank you guys for being here. What a great crowd tonight. Love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.